What's going on, guys? X here.
Fuck you, Oblivion 7.
I forget the epic Masterlord beat.
And we're back with the results of our top 5 cities. But before we get to that, our topic for this next top 5 is going to be skyscrapers. Epic, if you would like to explain that.
I think I wrote all this stuff. Let's see. Basically, we want one single skyscraper, fully furnished. Maybe try not to have every room copy each other. Do some landscaping around it, and even a road or trees or anything like that. And you could do like a hotel or office building or apartment or, you know, theme stuff. And try to do a unique design. Try to use more than one block. Oh god, I spelled the word wrong. On the right outside design of the building. Not just like stone blocks or wood, do like multiple types of combination stuff, so it's not just like plain. And try to be as creative as you possibly can. And try to have like 100 block high building. We want like really tall, but not too tall, like 200 or whatever. I don't even know if that's like a reachable height, but
I think the max is 200 something.
Exactly. So that's why that's irrelevant. But yes, we want like really tall building. And if it's like super tall, then it should probably be somewhat wider too, so it's not like uneven looking. But,
yeah.
Yes.
Alright, basically to summarize...
Dark Souls
basically to summarize... They've been playing a lot of Dark Souls. Basically to summarize, what she just said was basically we're looking for just like a single skyscraper, maybe give it some design on the outside, and, you know, every floor, make it a bit different. You can make some floors like the same, but give it kind of different floors. Maybe this is an office floor, maybe this is a, I don't know, recreational floor, whatever. And then kind of outside, give it a little scene, like some foundation, like maybe put like a random road, some trees, something. So, you know, and then make it
vehicles, which you can see in that.
And vehicles, which we've been making, so you can use our tutorials to make vehicles outside of your skyscrapers. So, all right. Also, one thing to mention before we get into these top 5 results. This one took a long time to get out, and I do apologize. In fact, we all apologize deeply for this. But a lot of things have actually delayed us from uploading this and making this. The first one was we had a lot of people drop out. We had like more than enough people, and about right when it was coming to near the end when we were supposed to be doing this, a lot of people came and they said, oh, I didn't have enough time to make anything, so I don't have anything for you guys. And we had like just a bunch of people just drop out on us, and so we didn't have enough people then. And then I had my wireless issues where, you know, I had problems with my internet, and then Lucky, he came down with a medical condition. I don't know if you want to explain it, Lucky, if you want to just keep that. So.
Yeah, it's just called Bell's palsy. Bell's palsy, if y'all want to search it.
Yeah, basically.
But to sum it all up, the right side of my face just didn't want to move. Yeah,
so he basically couldn't really do much with us. Couldn't really talk, nothing much, let alone do a top 5 with us. So, yeah, it was kind of delayed it a little bit further. So I want to thank everyone that stuck out with the top 5 and submitted something. So thank you for all those contestants and all those. So if you want to enter for the top 5 skyscrapers, message me, Epic, or Lucky, or leave your gamer tag in the comments. Make sure you spell it correctly so we can message you, and if we message you, just message us back saying, yeah, I got your message, or whatever, so I know that you're going to be entering, and then just get to us. Also, because of, you know, the issue we had with people dropping out, our top 5s are going to be about a month now, a month long. This one isn't going to be about a month long because we started a bit later in the month of March, but we're going to upload our top 5s the first Sunday of every month. So that's what the plan is every first Sunday of every month is when we're going to be uploading and doing our top 5. That's when it's going to be totally done. So it should be plenty of time for everyone, you know, to work on your things, and it should have a lot of, you know, anticipation if we can get enough people to do those kind of things. So, alright, on to these results finally that we've had for a while now. So, number 5, we have Zombie Slayer. Zombie Slayer had an interesting city, and it was one of the first ones that we saw. It had sort of 4 different what's the word I'm looking for? Like variations, huh? Themes?
That's its themed.
Yes.
Variations works too, though.
It's like another word of themes. One was ice, one was fire, another one was like a giant tree, like nature-ish, and the last one had a lot of sandstone, and it had a house that was supposed to be like the house from Up. Some really cool and interesting buildings here. I really liked the ice one with all of the half slabs that designed it. It looked really cool, as well as the fire one. He also had all of these on floating islands, so it looked like they came out of the ground below. He even took the time to punch all that out to make it look like the land actually came up from those spots. So really cool design. Epic. Your thoughts on it?
I'm currently eating food. Hold on.
Pause while she eats some chips.
Great thoughts.
I thought it was cool. I liked the idea of the islands and the theme thing going on there. That was neat. Yep, see like that particular kind of thing every day.
Yeah. Definitely unique and very cool. So congratulations, Zombie Slayer.
Indeed.
So
there's my Indeed approval.
you have the Indeed approval of Epic Masterlord.
Yep.
So that is the highest prestigious you can get. So, alright. Number 4. We have Flash Button 58. Now, Flash Button's world, he was one of our later contestants. He had a very interesting world. It was kind of like kind of like if you just like drew a square around a segment in a city, and you just kind of took that and plopped it in the middle of nowhere. It was just kind of like a section in a city with a whole bunch of apartment buildings and stuff like that. I really liked the design of these buildings. A lot of them were really similar. He had a couple different variations of different buildings. Some were longer, you know, different shapes than others. But a lot of them had somewhat of the same design, which it wasn't bad, but it would have been nice to have seen, you know, some other different kind of designs in the buildings. But still, I really liked it a lot. Epic, you saw this world. What are your thoughts on it?
There was lots of stuff in it, and it was cool. And I think there was a tree in there that I liked, but I don't remember.
Well,
What's the one that had that cool tree?
I think so.
Oh, I found the Mallrats game, and also, yeah, I liked that. I liked that world. It was interesting.
Yeah, he had some Easter eggs throughout the buildings. A lot of the buildings had some kind of interior to them. There were clotheslines going through a couple of the buildings, which was a bit different. I hadn't seen that yet.
Like that.
He had a couple chicken coops, some interesting trees and stuff. All in all, really cool map. So congratulations, Flash Button 58. Number 3. We have Decorator Tube 70. Now, Tube's world was a really interesting one when I first saw it. It had lots of statues and some pixel art, and I thought, okay, this is pretty cool. But when we got further into it, and I started to get everything loaded up, it was like, holy crap, this thing is huge! This city is really big! Had just anything you could possibly imagine in a city, anything that you would want, skyscrapers, like places to shop, roads connecting all of it up. He had like flags on top of some of the buildings. He used all kinds of different material for all the buildings, so it really was a lot different. Lots of different shapes and sizes to everything. It wasn't just all square. He had like it was just so cool. He had an airport, giant spleef arena somewhere in there. He had planes, helicopters in the sky, which is exactly what we're looking for. He had, you know, trees and everything lining the ground, so the land was, it wasn't just plain, it had something to it. And even added a makeshift lake, or I guess a river going through it, because it had boats in it and bridge going over that. So, really awesome world. Epic, you also saw this one. What were your thoughts on it?
I liked various things about it.
Don't be that generic. What did you like about it?
I liked the pixel art, and a lot of the buildings were actually really cool. It was more like modern, somewhat more modern than like others. I'm speechless. It was beautiful.
Beautiful. Speechless. Alright. Now, for number 2. We have RPD Stars Unit 02. Now, Unit's world was, oh my goodness, there are so many just cool and unique things in it. As long as, like, how big it was, the size was just insane. It was amazing seeing everything in this world. I think I was the first one to see it. Epic, you saw it later. But there's a.
No, I saw it before you.
You saw it before me. Okay. Okay, I must have seen it. I must have seen it after you then.
Yeah.
But there was a massive castle in the center of it all, with all kinds of like different, like I don't know if you want to say like sub buildings off to the side of it. There was like a floating mage castle. He had a couple different airships. One was an NTP airship, and it was really cool how he did this design. It was like he designed it off of like World of Warcraft, so that was like bonus points with me. Cause I played WoW, so for the Horde.
Well, nerd.
Thank you. But he also had a massive coliseum, farms. The buildings were all unique; they weren't the same. And he even got some creativity into some of the buildings. Like he had a potion shop that was in the shape of a potion. It looked like a potion. He had a bomb shop that was like in the shape of a bomb. There were ships in the water. Because this wasn't a normal super flat world. He had lighthouses, churches. He even had like a big, like, kind of like an opera house. It was like a play area.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I mean,
A theater?
yeah, a theater. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you. A lot of unique buildings though, and it just really, really cool. Epic, your thoughts on it?
My favorite building on there would have to be the castle, but I really like the opera house and the birds and all the stuff. But just the whole scene in itself is really cool. I obviously had a lot of work put into it. Like, it's really awesome.
Oh yeah, when it was seeing worlds like this like over time that have had a lot of work put into them, it's just really, really impressive, and I love seeing stuff like this.
I think it might even possibly scale somewhere near my world.
Yeah, your city world that we might eventually.
I have no idea what you said.
We might eventually check it out one of these days. So yeah, but all right. Drum roll, please, for number 1.
I forget how to do a drum roll. I'm sorry. Da, 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 da.
Thank you. We have grimreaperjon. Grimreaperjon's world had just so much in it. It was kind of similar actually to Flash Buttons, with the kind of segment of a city, like, you know, taken like right out of the middle of it. And there is a main reason why this got number 1. The buildings, of course, were all different. A lot of detail was put into them, and I could tell that he really worked hard on it. And that's kind of why this got number 1, was because I've seen how hard grimreaperjon works on these worlds. I've seen him, you know, he starts from the very beginning, from the first day of these top 5s, to like the last day, and he works on them, and he works on them, and he works on them. And, you know, he puts so much effort into these worlds, and, like, I think this just deserved to be number 1, with how much effort he put into this, and how he's always put effort into all these top 5s. He's just done a fantastic job, and what he makes is awesome. It's beautiful. I mean, yeah, he works on it alone. He's by himself. He doesn't have other people help him. He does this all on his own, and he does it in the limit that we give him, and it's just, it's amazing what he can build. Everyone got to see this world. So guys, your thoughts on it? Epic?
It was speechlessly amazing, and I think that it did definitely deserve first place, because, I mean, if you can take, like, the amount of time that he had and work that much to, even though like there wasn't like 10 million things on it, but the amount of stuff that he got on it and the amount of time that he had was well done.
Lucky?
It's an alright world until I got to the bedrock.
Lucky does not like bedrock. That's the only thing he doesn't like. When someone builds something out of bedrock, Lucky just doesn't like it. He hates it so much. But if you take away the bedrock, what do you think about the world?
Oh, I love the song.
So yes, congratulations, grimreaperjon. Again, he's been in a lot of our top 5s because he always puts in all the hard work that he does. So congratulations on being first. And if you would like to be a part of the reserve build team that we have going on here, you are more than welcome. As like our little request to you. If you would like to be a part of the reserve build team, feel free. Again, the topic for this next top 5 is going to be skyscrapers. If you would like to enter, go ahead and leave your gamertag in the comments. Or you could message me, Epic, or Lucky Oblivion 7. I will leave our gamertags in the description, so you can message us. If you do message us, just say, hey, I'm going to be entering. I'll say, alright. And then basically when you're done, send us another message saying, hey, I'm done, come check it out. And we'll figure out a time. Again, if we're messaging you, if you leave your comment, or if you leave your gamertag in the comments and we message you, just be sure to reply and let me know that you did receive my message and everything. So yeah, please, that does mean spell your gamertag correctly, because if it doesn't work out or it says that that gamertag is invalid or something for me, then I can't really do much about it if I can't find your name. So, but that is it for this week's top 5, or this month's top 5, I guess you could say. So, congratulations everyone. Again, thank you for sticking it through, and for everyone that participated and didn't drop out on us again. So thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, we will see you for the next one. ninjatacoproductions top 5 was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yay!